Last summer, I spent most of my days at my desk because I have few projects and I worked a lot, and when fall came, the special feeling of changing seasons seems to pass me by. I never loved summer, I always find it hard to connect with, that's why I decided to change my summer habits this year. I promised myself to spend more time outside and really give summer a chance. I started drawing in open air, which I really love, and took in walks in the soft light of the morning and evenings. While I can't say I've completely fallen in love with summer, but I started to see its quiet beauty and appreciate it more. Still, my heart is bound to fall, and now I can feel it gently approaching. Today I'm off to my friend Natasha's birthday. She is always planning some kind of adventure, and this time we're going to Rotterdam for a jazz festival. We'll be staying there overnight, but Natasha isn't one to pick a regular hotel. So tonight we'll be sleeping in a small docked yacht. It's part of a unique little hotel where various boats and yachts are moored together. So reach out our boat, we might even have to walk across a few others. Let's see what this adventure will give us.
I know sooner or later it will come, the day that I know I'm in love. Will it feel warm and dry, like a kiss in July? Will it chill down my bones? Will it cool like the snow? And I look at my window to see what the universe has in store for me. People passing by in the street will be smiling at me, 'cause they already know what it's like being in love. The sky starts to roll up its clouds, so the sun can't just stop hiding out. The windows will open and sing like birds that are spreading their wings. So every night I stop.
that night, as we returned, it started raining heavily. We had to make our way through the boats in the downpour. And though it was a bit scary, but it also felt almost magical. The moment seems to fit perfectly when Katya gifted Natasha a deck of cards. At first, I thought they were for fortune telling, but they turned out to be like an inspirational cards meant to help to find the inner peace. And these cards are designed to help people to understand themselves better. Some might not need them if they have it's like tuned with their feelings, but for me they were really eye-opening. I often struggle to understand my emotions, and sometimes I push myself too hard, missing the signs that I'm tired, or when I feel down, I can't always figure out why. And I love the set Katya gave Natasha so much that I decided to get a deck for myself. So I just waiting the time when I'll be home, and I need to spend the time to find it a perfect version with the pictures that really will spoke to me.
It all started with a wink, an unassuming little thing that has led us here today. She was not one for the bar. We only lived mere miles apart, more like a second chance away. We had both loved and lost, and we'd both been on first dates, but this one was different. And now I say I saw fireworks that day in every way. I saw fireworks for the second time in 2 days. Battled distance through the years, weekend flights and talk all nights, growing closer, sharing fears. I took you to the mountaintop and bent the knee when we got off. You were smiling ear to ear. We had both loved and lost, but we can start again. This time we're different, so now we say I saw fireworks that day in every way. I saw fireworks for the second time in 2
When I got home, the first thing I did just start searching for the right deck of cards for myself. As I looked, I discovered there are so many different kind of cards and they are all so beautiful, and each card have different purpose. For example, like from the classic tarot to tarot with a sort of unique artworks, like I don't know, like fairy tales tarot with artists and so many other stuff. There are also like oracle cards filled with inspiring quotes, cards with future like artworks, and so many things. So I was really dizzy when I saw all these cards, and then I found the perfect card for myself. I just got my deck of cards. Look at this. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. So let's see how it works. Yeah, my house is still under renovation, but you can see some details is already finished, and I really hope that soon it will be over. But let's check how this beautiful card works. Okay, let's clean the table and yes, it's sometimes so many stuff here, so many pencils and sketchbooks. Let's place it over here. Yeah, alright. So this is a deck of cards I got and I love it a lot. So when I was like looking at the cards and when I find out the switchery cards, I was like, oh my goodness, that's exactly what I need. Because probably every single one in the world want to be deep down somewhere inside your soul to be a witch. And like in our family there is like, I don't know, it's just like a legend or it's just like a story, but the real part is that my grandmother was living in a small village where she works as a woman who helped with health inside, like around the village. Especially she worked with a woman and helped women with women health. So, but I know that sometimes my mom was saying something that like our grandmother like did some kind of stuff, and I don't know like if it's true or not, but we really love to discuss it with my sister, and probably we believe a bit that we are slightly witches too. Okay, it's like I don't do anything like this, so but I love to believe in this kind of magic. And when I saw these cards, it's illustrated by Diana Lukovic, and I was like thinking that I really need them. Let's look inside what we have in this beautiful box. Oh my goodness, but it's so delicious and beautiful, right? Alright, let's open and see how it looks. So, like by the way, there is a different sets. Also, like this one was autumn season, but also Tiana created different kind of seasons like autumn, spring, summer, winter, and now I really want to get one more. Probably I will take the next one for the winter, but let's look this one. So let's look. It has such book. I already look through this just to understand how it's work, and this book is colorful and so nice and so comfy. I really like it. Probably the text is slightly small, but honestly I don't mind because I can easily read it. And also this book is helping to create different spreads. There is like more complicated one and more simple one. For example, for simple spreads you can just like ask the questions like what is my strengths, what is my weakness, what I want, what I need. Like something is really simple. 3 card spreads. It's also like
For example, problem, solution, and advice. And I really like it because before I didn't know how it's work, and all I just asked the question and took the one card, but now it's more playful and interesting. And let's look on the cards. The cards is fantastic. They are pretty big. Place it this way. It's really beautiful. So these cards are really beautiful. Just look at that. On this side, it's so shiny and cozy. I also love this cover because it's so magic and dark. Like all we need, dark witches we have here. And illustrations are so cozy and so nice. And so different because I just didn't check them all. I decided to keep some of them as a secret. What I mean, like when I will do all this spread stuff, so I don't know exactly what cards I can get, and it's kind of giving it's more exciting and a magical moment. So let's try to do something together with them. All right, let's try to do something simple together. We would try this, like a mental cards, kind of like when you looking for some answers, and here like your strengths and weakness. So like one card will be for strengths and another card will be for weakness. So we do a magic. Just like moving the cards, like probably to make it is like the classic way, like this is a bit hard because they're pretty big, but I love them this way. All right, let's choose the card for my strengths, and the cards for my weakness. Okay, they are both so beautiful, and it's just the same as in a box. All right, my weakness. Faun. I don't know what this word means. I need to translate it. So thanks for this cards. I already learned so many new words. So this is faun, like a deer, and like my strength is curiosity, dear child, and explore the world. This is like a short description of the card, and now we need to find in the book the description with like more details, and let's read it. So I'm not gonna read the entire text for you because I'm not really good reader like in English. So I will just like place it this way that you can do this, and I will try to read it myself. So like when you're reading the text, it's pretty wild. Like I mean, not wild like wild, but like it's pretty fatiguing, and it's like a lot of ideas you can find there. And the person who reads the text, you just need to feel which part is resonating with me. So I believe that this card saying that like my strength is in those parts that I'm always looking for something new, I'm always curious, I always want to explore something new. And it's kind of true because originally I have like different profession. Only at age 24 I decided to become an illustrator. Now I'm trying to be a YouTuber or something like this, I don't know. And yes, it's definitely my strengths because I'm always love to find something new, and I never can stop and to be only on one place. Okay, but now let's to see what is my weakness. Falling late. Okay. It's card number 14. Let's see. Let's see. It's a fallen leaves. Let's go. Okay. Again, I will place it this way that you can read the text. So, kind of like after the reading, I'm understanding that this card saying means that probably like with my curiosity, sometimes I can take so many projects and I need to get rid of some of them because it's a bit too hard, and sometimes it's really easy when I have so many work, so many projects, so many ideas. It's really hard to keep going, and sometimes I go into burnouts when I don't get do not like pay attention for time when I'm really tired. So it's like really truth. And again, like the person who will read the card, it will read and find out the answer only for yourself. It's like no magic, but probably I really love to believe, but probably it's have a bit of magic.
I'm not trying to sell anything. I just bought these cards myself, and I was so inspiring. They've been so much fun for me. So I just have to share it with somebody. And now when I have my YouTube channel, I thought it would be really fun stuff to do for us together. Using them had helped me to understand myself better, finding answers to little questions, or just enjoy them as a fun way to time in the autumn. And as an illustrator, I found them really inspiring. There is something so comforting about going through the cards, especially on those cozy autumn days when everything feels so magical. And they like a perfect companion for a season, adding a touch of warmth and wonder. September evenings are like a gentle spell, marking the quiet transition from summer to autumn. The air begins to cool and the first stars twinkle a little bit brighter in the early night sky as it's welcoming the darker, longer nights ahead. The golden light of the day fades in the deep twilight, casting a soft, mysterious glow over everything. You can feel the change in the air, a whisper of magic that stirs the leaves and hints at the season to come.